I'm Josh Light with PoliticIt.com here in Indiana with Benjamin Gehlhausen. He's a libertarian running for Congress in District 4. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. So you have two competitors that you're going against in this race, a Republican and a Democrat. What makes you different than them?
I think what makes me different than them is that they're part of the establishment and I'm not. I'm coming from the lower income classes of America. I was raised in a lower income middle class family, and I have three brothers and sisters. And I'm going to college right now, and I think that my experience in life is quite different than theirs.
And how's your experience prepared you for Congress?
I think that I can identify more with the people who are suffering today, that can't find a job, that are not really well taken care of, and I just feel that I can identify more with them. And by being one of them, I think that I can make more of an impact. And as far as like making better policies or the lack of making policy that hurt them when I do get into Washington. So
Benjamin, what do you think about the wars?
As far as the wars go, I would just be really cautious about going into committing ourselves into too many wars overseas. I don't really believe in the idea of preemptive war. With regards to Iran getting a nuclear weapon, I think that we're adequately defended. I think they'd be insane to want to attack the United States of America, the best military superpower in the history of the world at this point. And it's costing the taxpayers and the Treasury Department a lot of money, and also young American citizens their lives. And I'd be really cautious in getting involved in another war, and I'd be more apt to want to pull out of the current wars that we're in.
And talking about the deficit, what's wrong with the deficit? Is it bad to have a deficit? What should we do about it?
I think it's extremely terrible to have a deficit. I don't believe in this idea of deficit spending. Our country is currently $16 trillion in debt. That's 16 with a lot of zeros behind it. And, it's asinine, just the amount of money that we're spending. And all the two mainstream parties, Democrats and Republicans, all they talk about is baseline decrease in spending, which doesn't really cut anything at all. And I'm in line with my party's nominee for president, Gary Johnson, in the fact that we need to cut it now. And I think that's the best solution. In order to do that, we need to quit increasing spending and just understand what we do have, and try to work with decreasing this insurmountable debt.
How do we fix our economy?
With regards to fixing the economy, if you get all this top-down approach to running a business and putting all these regulations on small businesses, people don't know what to do because they don't want to go to jail. So the best thing to do, I think, would just letting people act for themselves and in their own self-interest, which is true free market capitalism. We have crony capitalism in this country, and it's just killing jobs right now through killing human activity, and that's really what gets an economy going, is human activity.
What are you doing to improve your IT score?
What I'm doing to improve my IT score, I have a Facebook page, www.facebook.com/Benjamin Gehlhausen, and I'm trying to interact with my followers. I currently have over 100 followers right now, which doesn't really seem like a whole lot, but it's better than zero. So, just trying to get people to follow that. I'm a server at Scotty's Brewhouse in West Lafayette, so I try to talk to as many of my guests about my campaign that want to. And I also am still taking classes at Purdue University, so I'm trying to talk to a lot of young people and get them involved. It's kind of an all factor when they're like, oh yeah, I'm running for Congress, and like, wait, Purdue Congress? No, United States Congress. So it's just kind of a shock factor that, just to let them know that you're not too young to get involved.
How's your campaign going?
So far, I think the campaign's going really well. This is my first time doing anything like this, and I don't really know what I'm doing, but I think that's part of the fun of it. So I think as far as the people I see and talk to on a daily basis, they all seem pretty excited about it. They're telling their friends about it, and that's pretty much I think the best way to start running a campaign, from the ground up. So
where can people go to learn more about you?
www.facebook.com/Benjamin Gehlhausen gives my biographical information, and I also have on I think it's Project Vote Smart. I filled out a political courage test, and they can find more about my issues there.
Thanks, Benjamin.
All right, thanks for talking to me, Josh.